Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I am doing a little request video from one of my subscribers. I did mention in a previous video that I did that I wanted to know if anybody wanted to see a review on the Daisy Rose tote that I have in my collection. So I thought I would go ahead and do that today, tell you what I think about the bag, how I've used it, and a couple of ways that you can pack it up. So before any ado, let's get started. So here is my Daisy Rose tote. Now this is a dupe of the Louis Vuitton Neverfull. I did purchase this bag from Amazon quite a while ago. I used it once and then it sat in my closet for a long time. And then I decided the other day that I'd pull it out because I felt like using it, giving it a go. So let me tell you what I thought about it the first time I used it and why it sat in my closet for so long. So first of all, this is a really, really cute bag, okay? It's a good size. It's the same size as the Neverfull MM bag. And it does have similar features where it can cinch in on the side. It is a canvas, a nice kind of synthetic canvas. And it is really nice feel to it. It doesn't feel really cheap or anything. This only cost me, I think, I want to say $50. So for $50, this is what you get, right? But when I first used it, I wasn't used to the style. I found the handles cumbersome on my shoulder a little bit and just wasn't for me. So I put it in my closet and I kept it for a while and I was going to sell it, then I wasn't going to sell it. This also comes with, before I go any further, comes with a little pouch just like the Neverfull, the Louis Vuitton Neverfull does. Never used this. I'm not even sure what I'd use it for. You could put your cards and everything in here and your lippy and whatever, and you could quick trip kind of little pouch thing. But first buy it, I did go ahead and get a base shaper off Amazon for like 15 bucks. So this does go down the bottom of the bag. Okay, and just real quick, here is the original club insert. I did get the idea from another YouTuber friend of mine. So I went ahead and bought it. I think this was like 50 bucks. It's not a cheap insert, but it's a really good quality. It kind of squishes down really well. To store it comes with its own dust bag. So the pockets in this, there is a pocket on the outside, one side, and then there's no other pockets on the outside apart from this one here. So you can fit, don't think you can fit an iPad in there lengthways, but vertical ways you can. On the inside, there's two larger bottle pockets on either side, so you can put your water bottle or whatever in there, and then you've got two slip pockets on each side as well. And okay, so my thing with inserts, bag inserts, is that I don't ever have enough to fill up the insert, and then I feel like it takes more room up in the bag. I have one that I use all the time, and that's my NCO Samia because it's small, and I could use that in here if I wanted to, okay? But this one, I don't know, I just couldn't get it to work for me, so I guess I'll keep it for now, but I don't know. So anyway, this one here, in case you guys are wondering. There's no, there's no structure on the bottom. It's still kind of squishy on the bottom like this, right? Yeah, so I did have it in my closet for a while. I brought it out the other day, packed it up, and I did take it out with my kids too. We went to Barnes & Noble's. I wanted to take them out for a kind of trip out of the house. And surprisingly, I really did enjoy using this. Mainly because I was able to throw things in, like my daughter had a little stuffed toy and I threw that in, I threw receipts in. They bought some things. I got them a couple little toys from the bookstore. Of course, they bought toys, not books, and kids. And I ended up throwing like some of the, little pamphlets and things in the bag. So it was a really good throw-in kind of style bag. And that's, I think that's the draw of these totes. A lot of the time you can just chuck stuff in during the day. So let me give you first a quick rundown of what the features are of the Daisy Rose tote. Now, before I go any further, I do want to mention that this is no longer available on Amazon as far as I remember seeing. I'll have a look and see if I can find a link for you. But I do know that people have bought it from the Walmart website, and I know there's a Daisy Rose actual website that you can go to view their thing, so I will put the link down. But if I can find it anywhere else, I'll put the link down in the description box so you guys can check it out if you're interested in purchasing this bag. So even though it is a dupe of the Neverfull, there are some significant differences, especially on the inside, okay? So let me show you that real quick. So here is the inside here. Just take the base shaper out. Okay, and you do have the clip closure, okay, like the regular Neverfull does. But here you do have a zip pocket with the Daisy Rose thing right there, label right there. There's a hook here to attach your pouch to, or your keys, or whatever. And then on the other side, there's actually two pockets, which I really, really like, because I put my phone and my mask and sunglasses and things into these pockets. And it's also like a PU leather trim here. So just so you're aware, this isn't real leather. This is a PU leather. This bag is only $50. It's not, it's not real, but it does look really nice. So that's a kind of a cool thing. So yeah, so these pockets are really nice. The reason I bought this to go down the bottom isn't because it needs a base shaper. It's because I didn't want the base of the bag to get dirty. Okay, so that's why that's in the bottom there. And I'll put the link for that too, for where you can get that from Amazon, in case you do have a Neverfull or a similar bag and you want to get a nice kind of base protective board thing, shaper thing for the bottom of your bag. Let me show you what things do look like inside the bag that I usually carry. So to give you an idea, this is the bag that I'm carrying today. This is my MZ Wallace Micro Sutton in Magnet Leopard. Love this bag and all the MZ Wallace bags. So that's what's inside my bag right now. So I'm going to take things out of here and pop them in here so you can kind of get an idea of how it looks. And then I can show you how it looks inside of this as well, and why I probably wouldn't use that. But anyways, okay. So let's go ahead and get started. So inside of this bag here, I do have my Louis Vuitton mini pochette, which has all my catch-all kind of med kit stuff, hand sanitizer, pen, band-aids. I do have a separate video that I did that I showed you how I packed this one up, so I will link that in the cards or down below so you guys can check that out. I love this. The reason why I love taking this as a catch-all, and I was telling my husband the other day, is that if I take out say the hand sanitizer, I leave a store and I want to hand sanitize, I can pop this over my wrist like this as I'm hand sanitizing, let it dry, and then put this back in my bag instead of having to put it under my arm and it's just great to have this little chain here so I can just hold it, to go like this as I'm taking things out. Yeah, just a side note. So there's that. There's my little clay with my key clay, my lipstick and stuff in it, Rosalie coin purse. And I got my keys and another lip thing that I found the other day, which I'm glad I found, and my mask. Okay, gotta take that everywhere, and that's it. Okay, so in here, what I did was I put my keys in the back pocket. This, I can put my mask back there as well, or I can put the mask in one of these front pockets here as well, which is kind of nice. So you can grab for that really easy. Put my everything else in the center. Okay. And then this, I'd probably just put this lip thing, I'd probably just put in that back pocket as well. One other thing that I forgot that I usually take with me when I have my kids, I don't take it when it's by myself because I don't need to wipe my hands. I'm an adult, I don't get that grubby, but my kids do. So it's my little mini wipe pouch with just hand and face wipes that I get from Walmart. By the way, if you want cheap face and hand wipes that fit into this size wipe packet, Walmart has the little their own brand hand and face wipes, and they fit really, and they're cheap. They're like $2 a packet or something. So that goes in there like that. And that's it. So when you look inside, there is literally that's just how it looks. Okay, so I don't mind things floating around in my bag because I can just reach in. I know what everything looks, feels like and looks like. I can just pull it out without having to worry about it. But that might bother some people because it is just loose, but it doesn't really bother me. Sometimes I stand them up so they're like this or whatever. And that, honestly, that's not taking up any of the bag. But what I liked about this, as I said, is I could throw things in during the day and it's pretty lightweight. Okay, so I've got everything in here, all right? But I know it looked huge when this was uncinched, but when you cinch it in, which is actually how I had it, how I used it, like this. I love that look. I know it looks like a box, but I prefer that look to it outwards. And once you cinch it in, it doesn't look near as empty, okay? And this is actually how I wore it. And I think that's really, really cute. So that's why I didn't feel huge with just my few things in there. And then when I threw everything else in there, it was great. So if you don't carry many things to cinch it in, it just makes a big difference. It makes the bag a little smaller, more manageable. It doesn't stick out so much when you're wearing it over your shoulder like this. See, let's see if I can sit up for you. Show you. See, like this, okay? So it doesn't look like it's like huge on you if it's cinched in. If you wanted to put a water bottle in there, you could. So let me show you this real quick and how, I mean, I guess I could put this stuff in there. So, you know, I'd put probably the mini pochette in there, and then these do fit in the pockets at the back. Like I put the white pouch back there, and then the other things just fit into these slip pockets in here. The camera around so you can kind of see. So that's what it looks like down inside of the tote there, like that. Okay, so it does fit into the tote nicely. It's just not something that I particularly like to use. But if you guys like have more stuff and use water bottles and stuff, this is a really nice insert option for any kind of tote this size. Okay, so I know that was kind of all over the road, that review, but I did want to just kind of give you a little kind of look at the Daisy Rose tote, how I used it, give you some ideas, show you the insert that I do, like the bag organizer that I do have, in case you want to check that out. So I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. If you did, please consider giving me a thumbs up and subscribing to my channel so you can see some more content that I like to do for you guys. I do have a list of things that I do want to do, and I will try to get that out as soon as I can in between studying kids and everything. So hope you're having a great week at start of the week. If you have any questions or comments, please pop them below, and I'll see you for the next one. Bye-bye.